Hey everybody, Larry here. Larry's Fountain Pen. This is right here, and I'm gonna happy to see everybody. Hey, the Pen Bug Chat guy is back. Here we go. So it's been a while since I've been on live, so been really busy today. For the last several days, been really busy. Our roommate and our good friend had a stroke, so that's kind of tied me up, Mr. Announcer, up because. Kind of helping him with his needs, but he's doing much better now. He's still on the walker, but he's using the cane as well. So with him, that just keeps me jumping. Other than that, we did get the tree up. Cool. And we just finished decorating outside. Not a whole lot, but we did. I started a new journey with videoing within Fort Worth. What I plan on doing, and I did a little bit today, that'll be on later. I'm going to be traveling around Fort Worth in the small towns on the outskirts of Fort Worth and show you some pictures, talk to you a little bit about what's going on, and we'll go from there. But it's going to be pretty cool. We're going to be working on one that we just finished doing. We went to Watauga, then we went downtown, talked a little bit by there, then we went by some of the high schools, and then we went to some of the neighborhoods and showed you from the middle class to the upper middle class to the high end, big beautiful homes, and even went on the ranch view. That's what they call Suicide Hill. So we're doing a lot of new things, and we're going to try to put it all together and to bring this all to you guys so you all can see what Fort Worth looks like in the surrounding cities. What do you say? Cool? Cool. So, everybody ready for Christmas? Oh, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. It's been a real busy week. Yes, I'm here. Peace, love, all that good jazz, right? Yes.
Yes, hello to Mo bin Salman.
Yes, so, yeah, I'm still kicking, brother. I am still kicking. Yes. So, we've been jamming a little bit, Mr. Announcer and I as well.
And welcome to Lorenzo from South Italy.
Hey, Lorenzo, how's it going, my man? Peace. So, yeah, we've been really busy here, for real. Helping Alan with the stroke, and then making these new videos that we're going to be coming out with soon, and getting the Christmas tree, putting that all together, getting the outside kind of decorated, putting that all together. Had to take Cubby to the vet, get him his shot. He takes a shot every 2 weeks for joints, muscles. It helps him be 17 years old, almost 18 in January. So, been extremely busy, taking Alan to the doctor, and now I'll be taking him to the therapist. So, if it's not one thing, it's another. I will be doing a review. It'll probably be about a month from now. Yorkie is sending me a brush pen, so that's going to be interesting. It's going to have an extra fine that I know of, extra fine, medium, and broad tips. So that's going to be real cool. What else is going on? Oh, I will be coming up with the new FPR V2, the Himalaya V2. It's the brand new one that's out, and this has the steel nib ultra flex extra fine that I just did a review on, and this is a dynamite pen. And what Kevin has done to improve this pen, the ink flow, he made it longer ebonite feed. So because this nib uses a lot of ink, so you need a longer feed, a better flowing feed, and this will deliver what you're looking for. Smooth, yes. Wet, yes. Really a fun pen. And the pens only cost $49. Now, if you want to upgrade to that Ultra Flex nib, the extra fine, it's $14. Not bad. Now, what's different about the pen is the insides, the converter. The converter here, it twists out. It doesn't pull out anymore. Twist. You screw it in and you screw it out. So that's how that works. Remember, you don't pull on it. And the V1 and V2 converters are not interchangeable. So, and it does not use cartridges. So you can make it into an eyedropper though. That's pretty cool, right? Really a nice fountain pen, $49. And it's almost transparent. I can see through the other side when you hold it up to the light. It's pretty cool. Really a nice color. Vermilion, what, orange, something, remember, Mr.
Vermilion, red, orange.
Red, orange, yeah. Yeah, really a nice color. So if you're interested in any of the new pens from Fountain Pen Revolution, go to Kevin's website and give him a buzz. Nice pen. So, again, is everybody ready for Christmas? Hello, from who? It went off, I'm sorry.
Welcome to Nabi Dastaran from Belgium.
Peace, Nabi. Welcome. Welcome. Peace, love to all my friends out there. Oh, it feels so good to be back. And yeah, the Pen Bug chat is back. Why is that? Well, people have emailed me and said, Larry, what happened to Pen Bug chat? Can you bring it back? So I didn't think anybody was interested in it. So, you know, we just named it Livestream and went from there, and all was good. And so finally got enough demands from it that, bam.
Okay, Nabi has apparently started his own fountain pen business and is asking if you have any tips for him to be successful.
Well, first of all, Nabi, the heart of the pen, you want a smooth nib, you want a nice wet nib. That's going to be number one most important factor, in my opinion. And number two, the size of the pen, the shape. A lot of people like the cigar shape. And clip. Like for me, I won't buy a pen if it doesn't have a clip. I do have some pens that do not have clips that were given to me for review. But I very rarely would buy a pen without a clip. So, if you know, the acrylic material is good to use for a fountain pen. Ebonite is really nice. Ebonite's some good stuff for a fountain pen. So that's what I would do. And would you use a converter, ink converter? That would be good. Some people like to eyedrop them or use the ink converter. Some people like ink converter or the cartridge. Interchange them. So that's what I look at when I buy a fountain pen. First I check out the nib. Two, then I check out the insides. Converter, piston filler, what? Converter, I'm cool with. And then three, the outside. Does it have a clip? And kind of, you know, you want to give it a little bit of beauty to the pen. So you might want to, you know, like the Fountain Pen Revolution here. Beautiful pen. You know, a nice band. And like with the Fountain Pen Revolution, has his initials there. You want to kind of dress up the pen, make it look nice. So, you know, because that pen's going to be representing you. So take pride in the work you do.
And hello to Thirsty Fish from Australia.
Hey, Thirsty Fish. Hey, Australia, rocking with Blackstone ink, brother. You know, yes, I love Blackstone inks. They really have some nice, beautiful colors, and they pop. I really do like them. In fact, I ordered some from Anderson Pens. I must have ordered, I don't know, 15 samples of the black stone, and God knows how many of the private reserves, but I really do like the black stone ink.
Nobby says, thank you for the advice. Sicario from Minnesota has come on and joined us, and this old helmet says, neat pen. Thirsty Fish says, can you give me a peace out?
Peace out. Check it out, brother. Yes. So, let's go back to Christmas. Do we have Christmas trees up yet? Do we celebrate Christmas? We do here. We have a live tree up, in fact. I think it's like a 7 foot.
No, it's about 6.5.
6.5. And we have a like 1,300 lights on it. Yeah. It's decked. Lights all the way. So, you know, we're ready for that pretty much, and we just finished doing the outside. And we're really not done yet with the outside. We've been gone all day long doing some videos of Fort Worth and the some of the towns, the little towns on the outskirts of Fort Worth. We've been doing some of that stuff together. Not today, but maybe tomorrow night we'll probably go downtown Fort Worth and do a video to show the Christmas tree lights. So that'll be interesting because, you know, downtown Fort Worth at night, it's all fired up. I mean, they have the restaurants, they have live music, and the streets are just a lot of people. That it just wakes up and there's all these people all over the place. So, anything going on with anybody that likes to share something, this is the time to share.
Okay, welcome to Amachi79.
Hey, Amashi.
It says, thank you, Larry. I received my black and yellow Americana with an 18K medium nib from Jim Hines.
Cool. I was fixing to bring up old Jim Hines. Yes, yes. Yes. Yeah, Jim Hines had one tremendous sale going on, and I'm glad people listened to my channel and heard about all the deals that Jim was having. Mr. Announcer and I will be visiting Jim January sometime. It'll probably be on a Saturday, most likely. So we're going to be going to Jim's place in January. That's going to be fun. Going to do a video for that. What else is going on here? I'm getting ready to do that giveaway with the Pen Think Store. Have y'all heard about the Pen Think Store? Brian Freelander. If you've never heard of Brian Freelander, you can put in Google the Pen Think Store and you can pull him up. Nice guy. He's got a small boutique and he's living the dream. Also, I'd like to bring up the Penscription.com. Is that correct, Mr. Announcer?
Yes.
And it's Silent P, is that right?
Yes, and Nick.
And Nicholas. They're the two gentlemen that have this business. And I think they call it the mystery box or something. So if you're interested in checking their website out, go to it and check it out and see what you think about it. I think they have 3 or 4 different levels that you can
Three,
purchase.
I believe.
3 that you can purchase from, and you don't get any ink in the box that I know of. It's the pen, a self-address. No, it's an envelope with a stamp and a piece of paper, so you can write somebody real quick, and all you have to do is put the address and use the pen, ink it up, and mail it. So yeah.
Okay, hello to Muhammad, and he asks, do you have a cross-century rollerball? If you do, then what are your impressions of it?
I do have a cross-century rollerball. In fact, it's in the bedroom now. Ran out of ink. My personal opinion about the cross-century rollerball is I like them. I really do. They're a nice looking pen. I like the way the ink flows. They do lay down the ink nicely. I have I believe mine's a medium tip. I did have a broad tip in there at one time, then I ran out of that one, so I got a medium. But so they're real nice. I enjoy mine. Thank you, Muhammad. Peace, my brother. Well, today is December the 7th. Getting closer to that Christmas day. So, anybody with any new inks, any new pens? I have a pen that Jim Hines is making for me, the Beacon, with a 14K extra fine gold nib on it.
Thirsty Fish says there's a big pen community in Australia, and there is a pen show in Melbourne, Victoria each year. Would love to see you at one at any chance.
That would be cool. A pen pal of mine that lives in Australia, Norman, I forgot his last name. Yeah, he'll be going to the pen show there as well. He sent me some info about it, and what did I do with that info? I have it. Well, it's in one of my drawers, or it's in the box that he sent me about the show that you're talking about. And it shows the vendors who's going to be out there as well. So that should be interesting. So is this your first time to the pen show, or you've already been there several times? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's been a while since we did a live chat. So hopefully we'll continue to at least do once a week. I enjoy them. They're a lot of fun. Anybody else with any new pens, any new pen stories?
He has been to several of them and likes the vintage pens.
So any particular vintage that you like, or just vintage in general?
Parker Vacuumatics and 51s.
Yep, I have some of those. Excellent pens. Love them. I really like them. Good stuff. Yep.
I remember the 51s, but I don't think I remember the Vacuumatic.
I think I have in the pen case. Oh, that could be the snorkel I'm talking
Oh, okay.
about. Yeah. Let me just take a little look-see. I've got, Lord knows, enough of them. This is my newest pen case right here that I picked up at the Dallas Pen Show. And what's the name of this pen case with a G? Geology?
Girologio, I believe.
And he really makes some really nice pen cases. So let me see if I can turn this around just to give you, this is just one that's almost full. What does this hold? 90 some odd pens or something?
96, I think.
So can you see? Because I can't see. Can you see them?
That should be, yeah.
This is a real nice pen case. This is just one. One of 5 pen cases.
Mm-hmm.
No, one of, well, I have some 12 pen cases. So, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 pen cases.
Hello to DPL, who asks, is Penscription worth it? The monthly charge is kind of high.
Yeah, it's kind of a hit and miss. All the pens that I've gotten from them, I enjoyed them. My last one that just came in is a favorite of mine. Right here, the Vanishing Point, one of my favorite, really a nice pen. So that's just one of them. Then a Pelican 205 I've gotten from them, and got a couple of more. So I haven't bought at the highest level yet. I've bought at the 100 and what was it, 59 or
Something like that, yeah.
something like that. And then I think there's one lower maybe than that. So what you could do, you could go ahead and subscribe, and you could order, and if you don't think it's worth it, then you can always unsubscribe. So it's kind of hit and miss. I like them personally. I like the mystery in the box. I don't want to know what I'm going to get. I want to be surprised. So people say, but if you do that, Larry, then what if you already have the pen? Well, that's a good question. So what I would do is I would either trade it or sell it or just keep it.
Amati asks, why are you known as the pen bug guy?
Well, here's how that started. And jump in at any time, Mr. Announcer.
Well, you got bit by the pen bug and have been addicted ever since.
There it is. So, and a buddy of mine in the UK, in fact, Max, was the one that came up with it, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. He came up with the name and the drawing of the ant. And when that pen bug hits you, man, it's like, it's over. And I must have over 500 pens now.
Easily.
Yeah. But if I wasn't reviewing pens, I wouldn't have so many pens, because I wouldn't need that many. But reviewing pens, there's a constant need to be reviewing pens, so I can share with people what pens are out and what I think about a pen. And I like to lead my viewers to what I think about a pen. If the pen is good or not good, give the reasons why the pen is good, give the reasons why a pen's not good, because it's your money and you want to spend it wisely. And I would hate to buy a pen or send one of my viewers to buy a pen that I know that's no good, if that makes any sense.
Hello, Greasy Pete.
Greasy Pete, how are you? Bam! Been a long time, hadn't it? Yep. In fact, we just got in, about an hour or so ago?
Yep. And hello to Jacob.
Hey, Jacob. It's all good here, my man. All good. We're just grooving with the pens. I do have a latest new cap. Let me get it real quick. Dun, 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 dun. That's the newest one. Newest color. Nice color, isn't it?
Hello to Luca from Sicily.
Hello, Luca.
Okay, Jacob says he's going to go see the Nutcracker. Are you seeing a live performance of it? Yes, he is. That'd be cool to do sometime.
Now, we saw Mr. Rogers.
A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
Woo! Excellent movie, really. I'm telling you, we loved it. That was kick. It was right on the money. It was just fantastic movie, and we're glad we went. So, and then we went and saw, what else did we see?
Knives Out.
Knives Out was really great. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, go see them. Great movies. Well, you're at it, grab some popcorn. A couple of, what, barrels, buckets. Mm-hmm.
Hello to Thirsty Fish's wife, Christine. She is a Pelican M600 fan, the limited edition ones. So, hi, Christine.
Hello, Christine. Peace, love. Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to Larry's Madhouse, the Pin Bug Guy. Right here, not in 3D, not in black and white, just right here in front of this screen. And you're all out there somewhere. And there. I need to share with you my Jim Hines, my Blue Storm. Now, I had this custom made the way I wanted it. So, this pen does post. And this pen does have a, let me find out what the screen is. A gold nib on it. Beautiful pen, love it. Great pen. In fact, I got this at the Daddles Pen Show at the end of September, and I still have an ink. I use different inks, but September, October. It'll be 3 months at the end of this month that this pen is continuously inked. And then here's another one of my newest ones from Hines that I had to make. And we call this the Starless Night Ebonite. Beautiful pen. All ebonite. It does post. Again, because I want them to post just in case. In the clip, beautiful work. Has a medium nib. And then Jim is working on the beacon for me. And I'm going to have a 14K gold extra fine nib on that one. Why? Because I've never owned an extra fine. And while we're at it, here is the Jim Hines American Graffiti. Really sweet pen. And this has a fine nib on it.
Welcome to Augustine from Veracruz, Mexico. He likes our videos.
Hey, thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Peace, love. And I need to be doing more. I know it, but like I said, you know, it's one thing and another here. This comes up, that comes up, and it's just been really overwhelming, and I'm just exhausted. You know, get up, let's say, around 3 in the morning, and I'm all the way till time to go to bed. But that's okay. Cool. And sometimes when we have time, Mr. Announcer and I will get into the living room and we'll kick a few tunes around, which is fun. Dun, 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 dun. The weather here right now is a beautiful 63 sunny. The question is, will it stay like that? Probably not. Well, anybody with any questions, like to share anything, it's the time to do it. So step right up and throw your name in the hat while there's still a few minutes left, and we can talk about whatever.
Amati asks, besides pens, are you passionate about any other hobbies?
Music, definitely. Music. Yep. Love music. Big hobby of mine. Uh, what else would you say is a hobby of mine? Collecting Starbucks.
Definitely collecting Starbucks drinking containers.
Yep.
And you're heavily into old 60s TV series.
Yep. And I do like the short ghost stories.
DPL asks, what is one pen that takes a licking but keeps on ticking?
Oh, that's the Energized Bunny.
Yeah.
Yep.
Would you say you're
Yep.
the workhorse? Is it the Lamy 2000?
Yeah, the Longby 2000 has been the workhorse pen for many years in my collection. But that will soon change when I do my top 10.
Hello to Reverend James from the UK.
Reverend James, welcome, brother. By the way, people in the UK, how's the weather out there? Cold, rainy, what? I'm just curious. Isn't it in Italy where the water is starting to creep up on the buildings?
Yes, in Venice.
Venice, yes. Yeah, they're having a heck of a time. Wet. Okay.
It is wet and cold in UK. Hello to Luke. 14 degrees and snowing in Canada.
Woo! Welcome, Luke. Stay warm, brother.
Have you tried the Leonardo pens?
Yeah, I've got some. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Great pens. Yeah. What was that?
Okay. What are your top 3 recorded drum solos?
That's
your favorite ones from musicians.
Woo. Well, first of all, it's going to have to be one of the ones from the 50s, 60s by the Ventures. It's called Wipeout.
I would hazard a guess that Birthday from the Beatles would be another one.
That would be a great one. I like that one. Indigada da Vida by Iron Butterfly is a really cool one. And the one from Carlos Santinas when he did the Woodstock Live, trying to think of the song. Amico Bava, maybe? But those are the 3 of them that come to mind.
Okay. Did you finish on the Leonardo pens or did you have something else? That it? For the Leonardo? Okay. Cynthia Miller, hello to you. And she went to an Austin Pen Club meeting today.
Oh, really? Okay. Where do you live? Close to Austin or in Austin?
Let's see. Greasy Pete says, I wanted a duofold, but the price was way too high, so a Moonman 600S was bought, and it is perfect. Better looking, writes terrific, no problems at all.
Yeah, I have a Moonman pen somewhere that I do enjoy as well. I want to make sure this is it before I open my mouth. I think this is it right here.
And while you're doing that, hello to Anwar.
Yeah, here's my Moonman pen right here. And it really writes terrific.
Okay, Reverend James asks, what are your top pens with ink windows or places where you can see your remaining ink? He's looking for a new pen. He has a 2000, a 146, an M800, and a Wingsong 699.
Well, besides the demonstrators that have ink windows, God, well, Reverend, I think you got me on there. but I do have some. What do you think about the Twisby? Those come to mind. Trying to find without going through. Did you say the Lamy? You know, Lamy has an ink window.
Yeah.
You said that one? Okay. I'm a looking. You know, I do have the Viscontis, but I don't have any with the ink window on those.
And that's a follow-up question for Luke. How does the Leonardo compare to Visconti?
Woo. Wow. Thumbs up. Yeah, you know, Leonardo kicked it. I mean, when he left Visconti, yeah, he's doing a great job with the pen. So, but anyway, the Leonardo is a terrific pen, just stunning pen. Love it. I am trying to find one, Reverend, and I cannot. So, but I'm sure I'll find some after I hang up here. I'm sure I will.
Anwar, thank you for your comments. We enjoy doing it. Let's see. Reverend James says he has a 580, but is not keen on the demonstrators. He's thinking of maybe an 823 classic look with ink capacity.
Yeah, the 823 is cool. I don't have one, but they're cool. Did he say the 149 he had one of those?
146.
Okay. Have you tried the 149 Mont Blanc? Let me see. Even though, because it holds quite a bit of ink.
He's not tried a 149 yet.
I am looking. All right, now, what are they? Are they in this one? I hate to say something, then I blow it. Nothing there.
He says it's that classic look that he's after, but willing to try different brands and keep learning.
Yeah, offhand, I'm going to say I don't have any, but I know I do have some because I use them all the time, but trying to think where I put them. Now, when I use that Little Prince, I don't think the Little Prince had an ink window, did it? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
So and this thing is falling down, so just...
And while you're doing that, hello to Catchper, who asks if you could show your collection.
Whoa!
That would be a little difficult to do because they're spread out through various cases and shelves, but we can probably put together a video of that sometime.
Here's a 1, 2, 3. There's 4 drawers in here that have numerous fountain pens in it. I mean, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And this drawer probably have over 78, 80 pens in this drawer right here.
Luke, the last time we counted, I think we stopped after, what was it, 275?
What's that?
How many pens you have?
It's past 300.
Past 300, okay.
Yeah, way past that. Way past.
Hello to Wasky Squirrel, who came in, heard a reference to the 823.
Hey, Wasky, what's going on, Jason? It faded out. So.
He was asking Jason
okay,
something.
Okay. You know, I've been looking for my Mont Blancs. What did I do with them? All right. Now I'm worried about it. Where are my pens?
Okay, do you like the, and I think you had this, the Leonardo Officina Italiana?
Yeah. In fact, I just had it out a few minutes ago. Yep. Sure do. Great pen. Great pen. Yep. I also had the Omos. I have a few of those. I think I have 3 Omos. But you know, I as far as vintage, the Parker, the Waterman, the Schaefer, the Weaver, offhand, those are just a few of the vintage that I like. You know, if I've always said, if pens could talk, what a story they would say. They would tell you one heck of a story. And you know, I do not know where I put those Mont Blancs at. Now I am concerned.
They're in there somewhere, yeah.
Here they are, right here in front of my face.
Hello to Ink Guy.
Hey, Ink Guy, how's it going? Yeah, Reverend, now here's the 149. Yeah, it does have an ink window here. And I have 2. This is the newest one, and then I have the vintage 1990 Mont Blanc that does have a nice little spring nib to it. Really, really sweet right here. Really sweet. And I think it's... Sailor puts out some really nice pens.
Ink Guy says he's staying busy. Catchper wonders if we could make it to the pen show in Poland.
Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah.
World traveling time.
Hey, while we're at it, let me ask Jason a question.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. One thing here. Reverend James asks, what current bands do you like? It would be great to hear you play some more sometime.
Oh, okay. Current?
Well, that would be the thing. We kind of don't listen to any current stuff. It's mostly 60s and early 70s.
And some 50s. Yeah, we have some 50s, 60s, 70s, a little bit of the 80s. You know, Lennon or Dylan or Harrison, McCartney. It just depends. But I was going to ask Jason if he's still on here. Squirrel, how is the weather in your area? I mean, Squirrel lives in North Dakota. Talk about cold. Whew. That place is the ultimate freezer.
Hello to Jonathan B.
Hey, Jonathan. Welcome, my friend.
Squirrel says, warm today, but looking forward to 6 inches of snow tomorrow.
Ooh, enjoy, my brother. Enjoy.
If that happened here, I'd have the day off from school.
Well, I think Jason would have to, no. Do you have to go to school when it's 6 inches, Jason? Because you walk to work, correct? I don't know if y'all know Jason. He's Squirrel, and he does some really cool videos. I call it exploring, but he's everywhere. But in some of his videos, he's actually walking, was it through town or going to school, and it's like snow, freezing. It just, it's ungodly. It's so cold.
He says 6 inches is nothing here.
Who's that?
Jason.
Oh, Jason. Yeah. No, it's like that deep, like just like knee deep.
Ooh.
Woo!
Low of 7 degrees tomorrow. Ooh.
Doggone it, suicide.
Okay, Catchford asks, what would you choose, Mont Blanc 149 versus the Parker Duofold?
For me, Mont Blanc 149. I like the nib much better than the Parker Duofold. For me, I find the Parker Duofold, the nibs to me is rather stiff. They're a fine pen. A friend of mine has one, and it writes well. I think the Mont Blanc nib has more of a bounce than the Duoflow does. That's why I never got one. And they're like, what, $700 and some odd dollars.
Okay, Reverend James says, you just mentioned Sailor. He got his first one in 1911, which made him think about the Rialo.
Okay.
Could be a toss-up between that, the 823, or another Mont Blanc. What do you think?
Well, for me, now this is just me, Mont Blanc. End of story for me. Not saying the others are bad. I know people would love the others. But yeah, it would be Mont Blanc for me. Anybody out there right now that are into custom made pens? You know, we buy a lot of pens that are already made through different manufacturers like Lamy or Pelican or Mont Blanc or Noodler's, Twisby, etc. But and then there's the vintage other side. Then you have the vintage pens. But then you have right there, you have right in the middle, I want to say you have custom made pens. Like you have three different categories and selections of pens. Does anybody on here ever get into the custom made pens? If not, why? If you do, why? You know, I like the custom made pens myself because they're made the way I want it to be made.
Reverend James says John Twist in the UK does amazing custom pens, also Worcester print pens. He only has a Worcester. And Catchford, I'm sorry, I don't understand the sentence. Ink Guy says he hadn't had the funds to get a custom pen. And hello to Ulysses.
Hello, Ulysses. Welcome. Jason, you still on here? Squirrel, excuse me. Anyway, you have a pen that I was watching your review, and you took the nib out, and it was an American nib, and you bought the pen. You thought it was came from a different country, and I'm trying to put it all together. Can you help me out here if you're still on? My favorite ink. I saw that one pop up. Wow. Okay. I love KWZ Blue, Hawaii Blue. It's one of my favorites. I do like a lot of the Blackstone. Oh, what is that? Sydney Harbor, uh, Barrier Reef. Those are some, and the Don't Mind Blue Velvet. Those are a few of my favorite blue inks.
Okay, Squirrel says it was a Bulgarian Chaka pen, a vintage model.
Okay, so when you bought that pen from the seller, did he know that it was the nib was a U.S. made, or how did that happen? Because I'm sure you were, yeah, you weren't aware of that.
Reverend James says he knows you like your blue inks. Have you found any shading blue inks?
I know a lot of sheen, but shading, no. Offhand, no. And watch me get off there, and I'll find two or three. Always happens. You know, have you ever come to a point where you're buying inks and you just buying enough's enough?
Okay, Squirrel says no mention was made of the nib. He has found that some companies from behind the Iron Curtain in that period used U.S. made nibs.
Interesting. Huh. I wonder who made that nib. That's what I was wondering, Jason, when you showed that U.S. nib. First thing that comes in my mind, it's an old nib, right? Okay. Who and when was that nib made? Where was that nib made in the U.S.? And what year was that nib made? That's what I like to find out, that history on those nibs on a pen, any vintage pen like that. The more history I can get out of a pen, the more it helps me to understand that pen, get to know that pen.
Okay, it was a signature nib, an untipped nib that was found on a variety of pens in the 50s.
Okay, a signature nib, huh? Are you using that pen? Did you put the nib back in it, or what was the deal on that?
Still using it.
Cool. How's it writing? Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Hit the wrong button.
It writes well, not glassy smooth, and there are piston issues, but it writes well for what it is.
Any regrets or second thoughts purchasing that pen?
For $15, definitely not.
No, I got 15, but no, I mean, that's a win-win any way you look at it, right? Yeah, I can do that. 15 bucks, yeah. Oh, that's cool. So where are you finding your these foreign vintage pens at? Is there a certain website that you go to?
He mostly finds them on eBay.
Oh, okay. Well, when you go to eBay, what do you put in there to find them?
Certain nationalities.
But like I was saying about inks, but you know, sometimes, well, for me, I have so much ink that I'll never run out. And I just got all these samples from Anderson Pens on the Blackstone inks, and which I really love. The colors I've gotten so far from Blackstone inks, they're really nice. And a lot of the Private Reserve inks are really nice as well. The Private Reserve, the ebony inks, I really like those a lot too. It's already almost 5:30. Already. Well, folks, it's here almost 5:30, and I've got a ton of stuff to do. We got to do some editing to upload some videos. We have to have dinner time somewhere in there. So, hey, folks, thank you for joining me today. Good to see you on, Jason. Everybody, Greasy, and everybody out there. Peace, love, hugs. Until my next rock and roll time. Be safe, and remember, don't text and drive. And Jason, stay warm. And to anybody else that's freezing cold, stay warm. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye, y'all. Dun, 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 dun.